Hey everyone, me, Silver from Sonic the Hedgehog. And today you're welcome to my drawing studio, where I show you how to draw games, characters from random games, even popular and non-popular. Whatever. So for this you may need some colors, like you can use markers, you could use crayons, or whatever type of things you use for coloring you can use at home. And I'm using the Dom's oil pastels for this video. Not to mention this is in India. So if you're looking to find this in an America store or any other store which is not America, you might not be able to find these. But if you may be able to find this, it might cost $10 to $20 or something like that. I don't know. But whatever. Yeah, you're also gonna need some paper, I know that. You can use any type of paper you want to, guys. I'll let you do that. I'm using a printer paper which is smooth. Let me test. Smooth enough. What you're also gonna be needing are some sketch markers. Now, you may recognize the Sharpie markers. These are Sharpie markers. This is the Luxor marker, the big marker. This one with the white cap, these two are Luxor sketch pens, which are bad. There's a Luxor pen and a fine liner, which is pretty good for lining, and you have the Faber-Castell connector pens. Yeah. Oh yeah, forgot to mention the Dom's Dom's 50 oil pastels do have a water pen, which is pretty useful. And there's also a scrapping tool. Yeah, and you're also gonna need a pencil. Now, you don't need a pencil, but if you do want to use it for sketching, then I highly recommend. I'm using the Camelin high quality drawing pencil, which is a graphite crystal pencil, which I did not know at first until I figured it out. By Kokuyu Camelin. Sorry if I got the name wrong. I just don't know how to say it. Kokuyu Camelin, I think. Whatever. But yeah, I'm using it for today's episode. So yeah. So this episode. So also, if you guys noticed, this is on not for kids. It's because I wanted to let you guys comment, because you may be noticing this. If you don't use the not for kids, your comments will be disabled. So yeah, I wanted to let you guys comment about this video. So I decided to keep it on not for kids, so that you guys can comment and send your feedback to us. But if we accidentally left our older videos not commented on for kids, well, it's okay. We're gonna soon reveal our WhatsApp. Someday we're gonna reveal it. So if you want to chat with us, you can use the WhatsApp someday. So yeah, we're gonna leak it someday soon. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about the drawing. Now, speaking of the drawing, let's get into it. So, for today's episode, what are we gonna draw, you might be asking? It is Piggy from a Roblox game called Piggy. It is a very popular, having 8.800 billion views, I think. The 8 billion part I know, just not the other part. So yeah, which is pretty much so much amazing. And I don't know how in the world did it get that popular. Maybe whatever. But if you have already played it, you may know it's based off of a very kid-friendly channel on TV called Peppa Pig. Good. I'll explain while we draw. Now let's just start. So here we are in sketching. I'm gonna use a simple design choice. This is a very dark pencil, everyone should remember. So yeah. And remember, I'm not that much of an artist. Because yeah. Now you make the nose. You don't really need to use a sketch pen though, guys, but if you really want to, then I highly recommend. Only if you want to make a drawing with a line out. And if you hear some noises, that is the fan on, because it is getting very hot. And if you're using a paint, I highly recommend you keeping the fan on when you're using paint for this drawing. But I'm not gonna use paint this episode. And remember, this design is not official. You can copy my design. And also, I do have some Roblox friends called Piggy Greeklies. And my friend the Piggy Greeklies does have a kid friend which does have a channel called Pandies of Katana Pandy. He keeps changing his channel names. So yeah, if you want to find his channel, it changes. And he was a very good friend of mine because we used to play Roblox together. I also play with him Roblox now, but we usually don't chat that often because sometimes my phone doesn't last charge. So that's why you may notice I'm not making so many videos so much often, because I have more things to do. So shade, a bit more shading on there. Yes, some down here shading. Yeah, some more shading. You don't really have to add shading with the pencil, but if you really want to add shading, I guess I'll highly recommend that then for you. Yeah. So yeah, here you go. This is the sketching. Now, next up you may want to erase it with an eraser. But if you don't have an eraser, you could just color it. But if you don't want to erase it, well, if you're using markers, it will be best if you erase it. So yeah, now remember, you don't need to have different erasers. You can use maybe low quality erasers or high quality erasers or whatever eraser you can find. So you can also use $10, $1 erasers or any other type of erasers. But I just use the erasers that I used to use in school, because that's the best erasers you can use for now. School erasers also do work very well. Just like you erasing a mistake with your pen with a eraser, you can still see it a little. That's what I'm also doing. So yes, which is a very good strategy. You should do this. Now enough telling the tips. Let's now start off with the inking. And after the inking, we're doing the coloring. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, guys. I forgot to tell you this. Make sure there are no papers underneath the drawing you're using. I just remembered that mistake and I was about to make that mistake happen. So yeah, why you may be asking? Because the inks can go through the paper to the other side. So you should be very careful when this happens. So yeah. Also, paper is not heavy. It's super easy to carry unless you are carrying a big stack of papers. Very one. So it's very important that you remember this. Light objects could be able to fly away. Like for example, paper is light so much. It can be easy for it to get. If you leave the fan on and make sure it's not covered by anything hard, it will blow away. So I usually keep this on top of the paper so that it doesn't blow away. Now stop talking about that. Let's just get into the inking. Which color should I use? Maybe this Luxor fine liner. And also remember, guys, this is also available in India. So yeah. So, oh no, it's not working. The ink can not last for long. This is ink inside of a marker, and the ink can't last forever. So be careful when using it too much. I'm gonna use the regular Luxor pen because that marker's out of ink. Oh, this is not working that much properly. But yeah, the nostrils wrong, so I'm gonna make it a little different. And this is bad for sketching, guys. Never use this for sketching. You just have to use it, guys. And with the Faber-Castell connector pens, should you use them to sketch? Yes. But don't use it for too much sketching, because then the sketcher will maybe not like do too much. Now let's do this. Yes. Now I'm gonna work on the head. This. Everyone, so yeah. Guys, my what isn't happening? Well, whatever. So, I will ask Sonic though if he'll let this video be not for kids, so that everyone who wants to type can type. And if we forget to put it on that, don't worry. We're gonna soon reveal a WhatsApp link soon. And there you go. Done. And there's one. So, now let's go on to the next. So, what color should I use? Rose pink? Nah. No, let's just use the classic old pink. Rabbit. Now, the most important thing about drawing is using a color. And these oil pastels you should be very careful when using them. Because, why you may be asking? If you use them too hard, you could just waste them. And they can also go on top of black. Why? Well, these are made of wax, I think, and oil, and it will cause it to be burnt. Good news though. If your child puts it in their mouth, it's non-toxic. These are oil pastels, which are $10. Just make sure you don't buy them a soft pastel, because they are really toxic. I do this as a strategy though. Make a big circle and there. You can use other colors like another marker, but just be careful when doing it. And when I saw my WhatsApp, oops, I made a mistake, which is really hard. It's really easy to make mistakes with this. So if you're a professional artist, you may have to be very careful when using this. Done. Yes. So I do this as a strategy, make a line in front of it, so that I can make it. So everyone, if you use markers, well, yeah, you can use whatever you have at home, like any coloring supply. And when I get a WhatsApp for the first time, once Mr. gets their own WhatsApp link, you will be allowed to send any type of drawings you made. So, this is a very simple video. So, I'm gonna do this slowly now. Now, we're gonna work on the dress and eye. I'm using primary red, known as D360 on this. So yeah, these Dom's oil pastels are really great for a birthday gift. I mean, just look how vibrant and bright they are. But there's one negative. They kind of don't match the color on the tag. Like, see, they don't match with it. See, this is what it is. But this is more vibrant than I thought it was. Look how vibrant and bright this is. Would I recommend you buying this? Yes. If your child wants this, buy them this for their birthday. If they really want to have it for their birthday. And these are very affordable. This for $10 in America, but this for 200 rupees in India. Would I recommend you buying this? Yes. Now let's get on to the black parts. Now remember, there's one black, which this black is very useful. I used this when I was a kid, a fun fact, guys. But now that I'm growing up, but it's been very good. I have memories of me getting this for my birthday. This is this is really cheap, really good. Now I'm gonna use dark brown for the nostrils. Yes. Now he does have a brown bat. But if you really want to, so I'm gonna use burnt sienna for this part. So, kids, this is really good for your birthday. Even if you want to become an artist with this, you should buy this. Yes. Now we'll work on the dark parts. If you heard of Peppa Pig and Piggy from watching FGTV, you heard of Piggy from watching FGTV? Well, guess what? This is really good. Look, see? So, this is based off of Peppa Pig. I said that a bunch of times. I realized that. But yeah. But remember, there's one negative about these oil pastels. Most oil pastels have smudging, which can go through the other colors and other parts it's not supposed to go through. So yeah. So here's the story now of Piggy. I'm gonna explain to you. So we play as an officer looking for a kid named George Pig until he hears a pig sound, which is penny pig. She's the first piggy who tries to come after us and chase us around and oof us. She is very muddy dark. She has very dark parts. She looks like she hasn't gone to the bath for a while. Speaking of going to bath, make sure you bath, kids, or else you will end up like Piggy. This is how she looks like in the game. Actually not, he doesn't look like this in the game, but this is how I'm making his design be like. To make it look like she's been an old pig. Like this for a long time. And this, guess what? It's done! So everyone, that's it. Now, I do have to say some things before I go. If you don't like my drawing, well, choices are choices. And these oil pastels I did try to use. But yeah, if this video was a little helpful to you, please give it a like and subscribe. Also hit that bell notification button so that you will be notified to every video next time we upload. And if you are new to this channel and never subscribed, well then subscribe. Or else you won't be having this for your birthday then or for Christmas then if you don't subscribe. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe. And everyone, hope you enjoyed today's episode. Now I'll see you again next time on the next episode. Bye.